Wait!
What? Who are you?
I challenge you.
I don't want to fight. We don't need this.
I'll come.
If I must.
Yeah!
You didn't have to mess with me.
Nice. Nice. やるか。
準備はできておるのだ。
よし。よかろう。いざ勝負じゃ。
受けて立と
いや、いや、いや、いや。
つまらぬものを切ってしまった。
Okay, so that was much better than what I could have done, and that's made me feel a bit embarrassed. But that was great, wasn't it? Thank you very much. Thank you. So now we have some time for some questions. If you'd like to ask questions about Japanese culture or Japanese history or samurai.
は20年ぐらい。
So this sort of sword performing arts, he's been doing it for about 20 years.
居合は30年ぐらい。
Okay, and he's been doing iai, which was the actual using a real sword and to practice and train. He's been doing that for about 30 years.
After the advent of the Tokugawa shogun, samurai were no longer needed.
じゃあ徳川時代になったら、江戸時代になったら侍はもう必要なくなりましたかっていう。それは本当ですかっていう質問です。
江戸時代までは侍っていうのはいました。
So during the Tokugawa period, there were samurai.
で、明治になってから侍っていうのはいなくなりました。
And then as soon as it turned into the Meiji period, which was I think from 1867, that's when samurai disappeared. Samurai. However, it was a period of more so peace. So samurai were around, but there wasn't much war going on. So as you've suggested, there wasn't much need for them, and that also caused a lot of trouble for some people because they then, when they usually had a job, they were suddenly not able to do the job that they were originally meant to do, which was working as a fighter, as a soldier. So they would do things such as working in the castles and stuff like that, or making paper umbrellas and stuff like that as something to do.
Weight of the real katana.
本物の刀の重さはどのくらいですか？
だいたい1キロぐらい。
So it's about 1 kilogram.
Okay. Is there any samurai still today?
今でも侍がいますか？
侍？私が侍。
I said that he's a samurai himself.
Okay. What inspired the samurai culture to be popularized until today?
じゃあ今のこの侍の文化はなんでこんなに人気ありますかっていう質問。
侍の人気。ですね、普通の日常生活では得れない、例えば礼儀、作法、あるいは着物、そういうのをすごくその侍っていうそういうのを稽古することによって身についてくるものなんです。だからすごく習慣的にすごく礼儀正しくなります。姿勢も良くなります。
Okay, so he said that by let's say becoming a samurai, you would have to practice other things such as things like manners and how you keep yourself and your own mind and spirit. And that's why it's probably still popularized today, if that's what your question is because by performing these sort of things, you can become a better and stronger person. Please feel free to put them in the chat.
Is there a special name of the clothes you wear?
今着てる服の名前とかなんか特別な名前あったりします？
まあ、上はもう着物、下は袴、基本。
So above, what we're wearing is a kimono, and below is sort of like trousers. Looks a bit like a skirt in a way. This is a hakama. It's called a hakama, and only samurai were allowed to wear hakama. Samurai しかhakama.
そうですね。侍しか袴。そうです。あとは帯。
And then also there's a thing called an obi, which is like a type of it's a cloth, but it's like a belt sort of thing.
刀に刺す。
And this is something that you use for putting in your sword. So your sword is held together by this belt thing called an obi, and this is wrapped around you 3 times.
Yokai stories, and I read about Tengu before, and it was told that Tengu taught the way of katana to Minamoto no Yoshitsune. Do you know which type of katana he was using?
天狗が持ってた刀はどういう種類の刀ですか？
義経が修行したのは京都の鞍馬寺っていうところで。
Okay, so the person that you mentioned was in Kyoto and
鞍馬寺。
in a place called Kiyomera.
鞍馬寺。ただその刀でも同時切り安綱同時切り安綱って言って、京都の大江山っていうところに主天童子って鬼がいてたんです。その鬼を退治した源の来光さん頼光さんが切った刀が今でもあります。
Okay, and so I'm not 100% sure on everything there, but at one place in Kyoto there was a demon, and the demon that was killed by a sword, and that sword is still there today. Sorry for the poor interpretation, so you'll probably have to look that one up a bit later yourself. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's all the time that we have for questions. Thank you very much for your questions. And so if you enjoyed today's samurai experience and want to learn more about Japan, then please check out our very own YouTube channel, The Samurai Chronicles. I star in it myself. It's a great place to explore Japanese history, culture, and amazing locations for you to visit if you do decide to come to Osaka to study. You can find the QR code, it's on the screen right now. So please follow the Samurai Chronicles and get ready for more adventures only in Japan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.